Welcome to the Profit Report on the third episode of 2026. Okay, here are the three stocks that I'm looking forward this week. First is AMD. This week it crashed 20% after earning, even though it's a very good earning, and it's happened to be my second biggest stock. Google, big tech's second biggest stock, and it sell up about 5% due to high spending. Uh, Amazon down 10%, which is unexpected. I also own this stock. So yeah, so far this week there's a lot of sell off. If we look at Bitcoin, it dropped all the way down to 61, which is 50% from all-time high. And the sentiment of crypto was down so low that is in the fear and greed index, it went down all the way to 5 during Thursday. And that index go from 0 to 100, so 5 means it's very fearful. And due to the high sell up on high rate assets, a lot of growth stock also sell up as well. Many stock went down over 50%, including one of my other stock that I'm gonna go over this video. Okay, so how's the market doing? So overall, the market kind of recovered at the end, as you can see here. But during the worst case on Thursday, SPY was down 2.5% and the Q was down 4.5%, which is very significant. So in 1 week, the index, which is normally considered very stable, was down about 5%, almost 5%. So yeah, market can move very fast. Okay, so here's the comparison into of the market and my strategy. Okay, so SPY is down from last week by about 0.2%, which is not too bad. But and the goal for the year is up. So currently SPY is up, so it's good. The Q is down by 0.5%, which is about 2% drop from previous week. So right now the Q is not beating the SPY, which is not good for our plan. And that's kind of shown here. So the base plan is down about 1%. But it's not much different from the Q and the SPY. And my TPR account is down 3.7%, which is like about a 5% drop. This is due to one single stock kind of crash. It got out. It dropped like more than 30%. And my premium account dropped an extra 12% due to the same stock, which I'm gonna go over next. Okay, so let's look into the TPR account. So I changed the base strategy for the TPR account to 35% this year, since market is a little bit uncertain this year. So 35% will be my base for the TPR channel. Okay, so during this week, I add 5% to TQQ. So currently I'm holding 40% on the TQ, and I add another 5% on him. So currently I have 15%, and I remove him as the main long stock and change that to a swing trade instead. So after this week, I realized that I don't want to have any main stock for the TPR account. Everything is just for opportunity and swing trade. And I saw BRKU at a couple percent profit that we're gonna go over. And so that one, Netflix still holding. It's been flat for a while now. For AMD, I just recently added that during the market crash. Not market crash, but the earning crash. And I also add 5% on CRM and Adobe. Those software stock got hammer, and those are very strong and stable stocks. So yeah, I believe those will be a good swing trade. And still have 25% in cash, so which is not bad. So the account is doing okay. For the path forward, I'm trying to most likely on Monday I'm gonna reduce 5% so that the account will be back to 35% nominal, and then I'm gonna convert 15% HIMS to the leverage position, but only use 10% of the money, so less exposure but more aggressive. And for the other three, I plan to hold them for probably a couple months, or if there's not much movement. So by the end, I should have around 35% cash, which is more safe. Okay, so let's look into the big account. So this account got hammered. And the reason that got hammered is due to the 45% him position in this account. So similar to the TPR account, I saw BRKU, everything else kind of stay the same. So this stock kind of crashed. So that's why this account was dropped an extra 12%. So the path forward for this account is that I'm gonna break the him position into a section by itself, and I'm just gonna actively trade that to recover from the crash. Um, and then the rest of the money I'm gonna use that as the premium account. So right now after the adjustment, I have about 20% on TQ, 20% Netflix, 30% on AMD, 12 Adobe, and then still have about 20% cash. So hopefully I can recover on the hymns and then incorporate it back. But for now, I had to separate them because it was kind of hard to manage. Okay, so let's look into why I was so down on that hymn position. So so this stock is my primary stock for the last 3 years. So from the very top to the current price, it dropped about 70%. And this is due to growth stock been crashing, like what I showed earlier with Bitcoin and other stuff. But this stock crashed even more. There was an issue with management releasing product that caused a lot of concern and legal issue, and that led to many investors to sell out. And even I, a long-term investor for this stock, kind of question why they do that. So a lot of people kind of dislike the way they manage the companies. Therefore, there's a lot of sell up this week and probably upcoming week as well. Okay, but this stock teach me many lessons. So the first lesson I want to mention is that um, after realize that I making such a big mistake and losing 20+% of the portfolio, uh, it teach me the importance of patience. Right, I was a little bit impatient, so I only planned for 60% worst case crash. But right now we have a 70% crash already, and then it looks like it's gonna go down to possibly 80% crash. So because I was impatient, I overload the stock and only prepare for a 60% crash. So that's the first lesson. The second lesson is that never marry stock. So this stock has been with me for 3 years. So I'm quite fond with it. So in a way, I'm kind of married to this stock. So the story is that 3 years ago, when I first invest, I think on October of 2023, I lost a third of my account because I was trading badly. The market's up, but I'm down a third of my account, and I figure this stock, and from there, this stock helped recover all the loss that I had, and I was this close to quitting trading, but because this stock helped me recover, I was able to continue and learn many lessons and strategy. So I'm quite fond. That's why I'm always have a huge position on this stock, and I didn't expect more drop than 60%. So that was a little bit complacency. And the next lesson is that from now on, no matter what kind of stock is it, the best stock, the most committed stock that I own, I won't exceed 25%, probably 20%, because uh, this crash teach me that 45% position really destroy my portfolio. It would take like a year to recover that much if the market is not going well. Sometimes even 2 years. So position size is very important, as you can see. Uh, and but the good side of this is that Thanks to this, I was able to learn a new option strategy that I very excited to try out probably tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm gonna try this new option strategy that I learned uh, when I was reviewing this stock and how to improve the strategy. Okay, so let's look into something more positive. Okay, so I have a new section called the profit counter. So in this counter section or profit counter section, I'm gonna review all the trade that I made in the TPR account and accumulate all the gain and lose, all the winner, the loser that we have in the TPR trade. So far I made two trades on the TPR account. The first trade was made in January 21st, where I increased the position size to 40%, and then I sold the 5%, and that gave me an 8.6% gain. And then this week on February 4, I sell BRKU for a 7.4% gain. So I hope to accumulate and populate this table and see by the end of the year what are my win rate and or they really help the TPR to the next level. So I'm hoping to have a decent win rate up above 75%, but we'll see. Okay, uh, this is the end for this week video. Thank you for watching. I see you again on the next video.